So here we go. We got the long anticipated Henry Frontier and 22 long rifle. It's got that long 20-inch octagonal barrel, and it holds 16 in the tube. So this truly is one of the rifles that you can load on Sunday and shoot all week long. Now, Henry Company today is not the same one that was around back during the Civil War. They do share the name, and some of the models look quite the same, don't they? But still not the same thing. So what's so special about the Henry Frontier that sets it apart from the other ones? Obviously, it's Henry Smooth, and their rifles are all very accurate. They're very accurate rifles. So this one's got the longer barrel on there, and with the old styling, the octagonal barrel actually works more than just the aesthetic look. It's got the straight cut crown on the end right there, and you can see that's a pretty heavy barrel, so that's going to make this thing a lot more of an accurate shooter. Now, the sights on it are improved, and it's just a standard dovetail drift in, and you can adjust it on the steps there, if you can see it, to adjust for range. Now, it's the same thing with that front sight. It's that raised dovetail in, and it is a pretty solid rifle. Now, the wood grain is a little bit better than some of the other models. Now, this one's a little bit beat up. It's a borrow, but otherwise, boy, is that pretty, isn't it? We're going to take a couple shots today with this particular rifle, and we're going to be doing it standing at 25 yards. Then I'm going to get out the shooting sticks at 50 and see how we do on the steel down there. So stick around, we're going to have a good time with this. So here we're going to do it at the 25 from the standing. I'm going to put 5 on that steel target down there and see how we pattern up. Now, there's no manual safety on this one, so you got a hammer on there that you put it at the safety notch right there, and the rest of it is up to you. So it's not dummy proof, but it should be. Anyway, here we go. I'm not going to stop at 5. Talk about a pointer. Man, this thing shoots good. So from the standing, this is how we did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and looks like they might have grouped up a little bit. It's a solid straight shooter. I knew when I started drifting right because I felt myself do it, so I just kind of followed along with it, but that's pretty good. So I'm going to follow up, and I'm going to aim exclusively at the head so you can get a better idea of how it actually shoots. Okay, let's be a little bit more deliberate about it. We're going for the head this time. Man, that's a fun shooter. That's a little more like it. So, yeah, I'd say she's an accurate rifle. Standing at 25, that's not bad at all. So like most of the other Henry rifles, it does not have a side loading gate. So you have one of 2 methods that you can do. You can load them individually through the port right there. All you do is you pull the rod up or out, and you can load them in there. Or you can do what I'm about to do and use my speed loader for it. So the tube is actually pretty cool. If you've never actually looked into how these things actually work, the tube goes into the actual housing right there, but this is the magazine itself. And the end here is going to force it into the chamber. And as you can see, it's spring-loaded. So that's actually what pushes each round forward in the magazine as you're firing them. So after you load them up, of course, you just slide it back in there, lock it into place there, and then you're ready to go. Let's get this puppy loaded up. So we're going to get this thing loaded up. So you pull that rod out, and then I've got the speed loader here. Man, I tell you, I love this darn thing. I have no idea where I got this at. I think I got it at Midway, maybe. I'm not 100%, but I've had this for several years, and with these tube loaders, it's so handy. So you take it, and I've got 12 in this particular tube. It's got several magazine tubes in there because this is a speed loader, and you can set how many rounds that you want to have in each one. And there we go. You just turn it up, and then they pour down in there like water. And just like that, you're loaded up. Well, since we're still down here at the 25, let's put a hurting on them swingers. Alright, that's enough horse around. Let's head down to 50.